Hello there, welcome to YouTube and welcome to my channel. My name is Christina and I am here to talk about living your best life with disabilities. So today, what will we tackle? Today we are going to tackle negative self-talk. There's a huge percentage of this country, or of the world maybe, I don't know, but certainly this country, that has self-talk. And a lot of it's negative. A lot of it's negative self-talk. So if that affects you, you want to really listen in today, because we're going to do 2 activities that are going to help us tackle that negative self-talk. So I have to let you know that this is the first activity that we're going to do is out of a book. It's called 101 Trauma-Informed Interventions. I'm sorry, let me say that again. 101 Trauma-Informed Interventions, written by Linda A. Curran, and it's under the Developing a Nurturing Voice chapter. So let me just say that the poem I'm going to read and the first activity that we're going to do are out of that book. If you would like to look that up at any point, please feel free to do so. This is the poem that I found that went with this, and I just thought it was so true. If you ever feel like you're nothing, you're perfect to me. You're so mean when you talk about yourself, and you are so wrong. Change the voices in your head, make them like you instead. You know, I thought that was really good, because I think that we can be so cruel to each other and to ourselves. And so maybe if that voice changes in our head, it'll not only help what's said in our head, but what's said out of our mouth too. So the first thing is, we're starting now. Do I know anybody who has a nurturing quality? He or she may be real or fictional. Who is it? So remember, the person can be real or fictional. When you've settled on one person, bring him or her to mind. Allow him or her to really come to life. Picture the person in his or her nurturing aspect. What is he or she doing? What does this person look like? Think of anything that would feel nurturing to you. Like maybe a soft touch, a calm voice, laughter, anything you would like. And that's what this person is doing. Allow that scene of nurture to become as vivid as possible. Truly listen to the words being spoken and their tone of voice. Now imagine being one of the people in the scene, either you as yourself or as the nurturer, whichever feels right to you. What would it feel like to be that figure? Truly embody it for a few minutes. Truly think about that. How would it feel to be that figure? Or how would it feel to be the person receiving the nurture? That's pretty deep. Now imagine a time where you were criticizing yourself. Hear the words you said and the feelings that came with those words. Think about how you felt about yourself. I know when I talk to myself that way, I feel terrible. I feel awful about myself. So, it just brings you down. And I've found that when I'm thinking those kind of thoughts, they tend to come out of my mouth too. And I don't want that. So if I'm thinking that way, it not only is going on in my brain, but I'm speaking it too. And that's not cool. So each time you find yourself speaking negatively to yourself, try and do that activity and see if it helps you. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about, I do all the time. I've done for a long time now. And I think it's extremely, extremely important. And that is affirmations. Now, I know it can be weird to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, you're worth the world, these kinds of things. I know that that can be difficult. So I've written down some basic affirmations where you don't have to get into saying like, I love you to yourself, and some of those harder things that can be harder to say to ourselves. So I'm going to share those with you now. Now, where I put my affirmations is right up in the bathroom, on the wall, next to the mirror. So when I get up in the morning and I go to brush my teeth and get ready, I have the affirmations right there. I read them 3 times and then I go about my day. Now, sometimes I'll read it more than 3 times. Sometimes when I go into the bathroom, I'll read it again and again. You can read it as many times as you want. I just think that reading it at least 3 times just really makes it sink in. So these are the affirmations that I came up with that are kind of generic that can get you started. I am smart. I am strong. I am brave. I deserve compassion. I am beautiful. I have healthy boundaries. I am friendly. So you can start there, or, somewhere around there, whatever works for you. And then, eventually add in, I care for you. I love you. I will protect you. I won't let anyone hurt you ever again. I won't, whatever you need to tell yourself to reassure yourself, to put those good thoughts into your head and make you love yourself and stop attacking yourself, because we don't want to attack ourselves anymore. Anyway, great. It was wonderful talking to you. It was wonderful doing the exercises with you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. Have a great day, and thank you so much.